Well, we're back here at Greenbrier. It's Saturday. I've come to meet some of the neighbors. We're going to discuss the overflow problem, spillway, whatever you want to call it. So, as normal, I'll check on things while I'm here. I got a couple things I need to do, deliver some stuff. Check on the pump. We're just here on Monday, and it's still up at 50 pounds. That's good. I don't need to open both bathrooms. I'll open this one up just in case someone here that needs it, like me. Sort of a partly sunny day. Flush the toilet, get that water running. Get the lodge opened up. Sounds like somebody's either yelling for a kid or a dog. Saw a coyote on the way in. Smells like wood again. Shut this. That helps. Let there be light. And there was light. And there's Mom and Dad. You can hear the summer cicadas. Oh, get these doors unlocked. We're going to meet around noon, and it's just after 10:30. Oh, that was a little tight. A little tight, but the door swings easily. Before I forget it, I need to borrow a saw to take home. I sprayed weed killer on Monday around the foundations. Looks like it's working. I may go over and work on the overflow, but I need the tree saw. Going down to the retiree's mom's this week, and she's got a branch she needs cut off of her apple tree. And I got a couple things to deliver here. I brought down a stapler I had. And brought back some towels that the retiree washed. Now I am going to turn this off and try to organize something here. Turn it back on if I get a job going. Well, I've grabbed the oars out of the shed, and I've got the boat in the water. I am going to go out and reset the footer, clean the footer off from the water for the water system, and take it back out into a little deeper water. I'll leave this sitting up here since I really don't feel like falling in with my phone. Leave my billfold up here too, just in case, and my fob. Water's down quite a bit. I'd say it's within an inch or two of normal. This will sit here and do this without falling over. Got it done without falling in. You can see it setting out and sitting lower, and you don't see the rope or the pipe up high. I see Alex Vineski is over there. He's going to be at the meeting. I'm going to take a break till then. Now that I've taken that putter valve out farther, I'm going to run the water, use the restroom, and let the pump run a couple of times. See how it does. Flush the toilet. Let the pressure down a little bit. Want to see if it pumps any easier. Also want to see where it turns on. I may need to adjust this. It's been turned on a little less than 30 and going up to over 55. You can see that the water filter is still fairly clean. We haven't had a lot of people here. You can see it's right down at 30 now. It's been dropping down to about 37, I think it is. Oh, and of course, the water goes off. Let the faucet run a little bit. See if that'll trigger it. Look over my shoulder, make sure that's on. It is. And that turned off. Guess I'll flush the toilet. That draws more water. There we go. I just want to see a smooth increase. I think I'll adjust that before I go home, maybe. This is where it was struggling a little bit before. 50. There we go. I'll definitely see if I can adjust it before I leave. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with it. I'll turn you back on later. One more thing I'll show you. I think I showed you out by the sheds. All this grass is dying that I sprayed. This grass in here I sprayed. Those around the tree back there, it's dying. I sprayed around all the trees, trying to, since the Weed eater's not working. I think the retiree picked all the weeds along here, but I sprayed around this pad. Yeah. This is all died off. It's out around the pier, it died off. And some out in the some out by the limestone I put out. You can see this is all died off. You can see that the floating pier is just about level. That means this water level is just about perfect. You still see the pipe coming up a little bit, but it's much better than it was. I sprayed all of this out in here. That looks good. Sprayed around the trees, around that junction box. So that's working for me. Okay, I turned both of those nuts back there counterclockwise. The big nut in the middle adjusts the on-off pressure of the unit basically, and the little one raises the cutoff if you turn it. So I turn it counterclockwise. I'm hoping that brings it back down around 50. See what it does here. Yep, it lowered it, so I'm going to turn this power off. I do not have a pair of pliers with me right now, so I'm just using these cutters, which take another. There we go. It's too much, I'll back it back off. Turn this back on, and we'll run the water, see what happens. Once I finish this, I'll head for the meeting. Water on. Let's see when it was around 30 before. Let's see when it cuts in this time. Turns on, I should say. About 35. I'll have to play with them, moving both of them at the same time. They sort of defeat part of it. Turn this water back off. Still need to turn the water off in the cabin or the lodge. See where it comes off at. Filter is still fairly clean, so hopefully I didn't put the footer valve into the dirt. There you go, right at 50. Now I think I'll just try to adjust the lower one. That's working for the cutoff. Good. I'm gonna put my stuff up and head up to the neighbors. Take a walk with me. See if I'm representing the lodge. I'll bring a notebook just in case I need to take some notes. Starting to cloud up somewhat. I guess there's a chance of rain showers starting about noon. But so far, it's held off. I'm going to flip you around here. Everything's starting to look dry. See, I sprayed around all the pines and the phone box, which is no longer in use. See a dead stump. Oh, there's some pretty flowers coming up now. And sprayed the ditch. It's even killing the trees, thank goodness. It's just a few hundred feet up here. We have our lodge, and then Dave and Janet on these next two. My neighbor moved out. They bought it to protect their property, not knowing who might buy it, so they bought it themselves to enjoy it. And then those are the high spots. That lot where Dave and Janet are, that's the original. My dad had that one also, but my mom did not want to be on a hill. She was definitely afraid of water and afraid us kids would drown. There they are back here. This is Mike's place. So I'll turn you off now. Take a look at the woods, take a look at the road up here, and we'll talk later. See, he made these sides a lot steeper than it used to be. Put a couple of steps up that way. Yeah,
What's that there? Right behind you.
well, that's my camera.
Oh.
Show people what I'm doing down here. I got a hole here, Mike.
Okay. There's plenty of mud in here.
You can see, well, even from here, you can see how much that pipe's been raised at the back. Let me by you. I'll see if this all will do anything with the bottom of it. The trouble is, it's so small.
I tried to bust that thing open on the side to give us more room, but that wasn't very helpful.
Once you get some water on it, it wants to really go down with mud.
Yeah. That's probably a mistake.
Suction. Mud more than anything right now.
Yeah.
it. Bad, but it's not as bad as it was the last time I was down here.
What? I'll go back. If you throw that spade shovel up there, I'll go on the other side and dig some of that mud out.
Okay.
I don't think it'll help that much, but it'll be something.
Yeah, when you stand here, you can see how much lower that concrete is than the back of this pipe.
Oh yeah. I bet 6 inches.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6, 7 inches. I know that might be expensive, but if Alex allows us to go through there, I think that's the smartest move we can make.
I don't know if you heard what Dave told me. He said he's in for a share. So, I think that's kind of him.
Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't even counting on you, Mike. I told the family that we just needed to do something to protect our investment.
Well, you know, it's like anything. More hands make lighter work. But
Exactly.
it's the same with finances. I'd always come down here and pick with this side. I was never messing with the back side on this.
It was right in here where it would stop up when it made the turn. Ah, God damn it.
Were you able to get anything in that pipe?
Yeah, some. It's just trying to get this back down a little bit now. It is so much higher.
Okay.
I'd like to get water flowing to the concrete, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That's what Dave was talking about. We had a sapling like this that's up there. It's about 20 feet long, and we had it set back here, and we used it to clean that thing out. But I could tell that there was something still stuck in there, and that's why I made that redneck engineering. Was able to pull it out then.
That's a good idea. I ain't doing much good now except moving water.
It's like my wife and I, we still enjoy coming down and mowing just because it gives us exercise. Being retired, we don't get enough of that anymore. I think this is as much we can do here, Mike.
Well,
We can
I got
dig.
all I could out of here, and I dug out in front here too, and got a bunch of crap out. So if it starts flowing more, if we get rain tomorrow or this afternoon.
Well, the fact that it's probably 2 inches under the concrete, so that means that back is still a little high. But at least, like you say, if we get rain or whatever, well, hopefully we get the flow comes to where the level of the lake is now, starts at the level of the lake now, until it fills back in again.